so today we're gonna do a dupe tutorial. When I posted the haul that included this Chocolate Love palette from Makeup Revolution and I Heart Makeup, so many people requested this dupe tutorial, so we are going to do it. I did order the dupe of the Peaches palette, like the legit dupe of the Peaches palette. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I am going to use these two palettes. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette and the, again, Makeup Revolution Chocolate Love. Yeah, so I am going to, I think I'll use the Makeup Revolution I Heart Makeup one on this side and the Too Faced one on this side. Clearly I've already done my foundation, concealer, and brows, so I'm just gonna jump right into the eyeshadow. So let's see, I'm gonna start I think with Almond Truffle right here, just to put that in my crease. I honestly haven't used the Bonbon palette that much at all. Don't even know. So we're going with Almond Truffle right here. The number one thing that I notice always is like how good the Too Faced one smells. So if that's really important to you, go for it. Because the Too Faced palettes, there's no one has made a palette that smells as good as these. Because there's legit cocoa powder and they're like, how can you beat that? I didn't smell any sort of kind of like a caramely scent in this one, but you can't really tell. Now, of course, I'm going to use the dupe, which is this guy right here. And that is Love. It's the first time using the Chocolate Love palette, so I have no opinions whatsoever on it yet. Not really noticing any difference yet. The pigmentation is really close on both of these. And I felt like a lot of people got kind of angry on my last video when I was like comparing them, and I thought they were very similar. The main part of these tutorials for me is showing you that you can get the same look from these palettes. Yes, sometimes you're going to have to blend more with the less expensive one, but that's not always true. Like there are some shadows in the Makeup Revolution palettes that I feel are better. There's been a couple, and if you've watched them, you've probably seen that sometimes I like them better. That's just me. That's just you. You know, everyone has a preference. Everyone has, you do you. I'm gonna do me. But I feel like it's cool that you, at least if you're willing to put in that little extra effort, there might have to be extra effort, there might not have to be extra effort, but if there is, you're also saving a ton of money. And the biggest reason I do these tutorials, whoa, I almost, did you see that? I almost just messed up, is the requests. Like the requests I get for them is insane. So why would I not want to make videos for you guys that you clearly want to see? I'm gonna try and use this little dude for my brow bone. I'm going to use Divinity, which is just this matte kind of cream shade down here. And the dupe is Flavor. So I'm just gonna blend that above. My brows are all sorts of crazy. I always like to do my transition shade and then my brow bone highlight just because I feel like the layers allows you to blend a little better. I think I want to do Bordeaux in the crease, at least to start with. Of course I do. It's like this rich kind of red chocolate shade. So that's Bordeaux, and then the dupe in this palette is Melts right there. So I'm just going to put that in the crease. This one again is the Too Faced eye. Okay, now we're going to move on to Melts in the Makeup Revolution one. I'm just going to say Makeup Revolution even though it's I Heart Makeup. The Makeup Revolution one seems to be pulling a little more red. Super pigmented though. I only went into that once and got the same amount pretty much. I'm going to dip a little bit into one of these dark browns down here, probably this one, to hopefully kind of neutralize that a little bit. Of course, Cafe au Lait is calling to me. It is so up my alley. It's this guy right here. Kind of a taupey, shimmery shade. So Cafe au Lait, and then Sweet is the apparent dupe in this palette right here. I'm going to start with sponge tip applicator just because I want to pack on the color as much as I can. A little lighter, but it actually turned quite dark. So I'm flipping the little brush over, going into the Makeup Revolution one. These are always so, like, I don't even know what the word is. Creamy? There's more texture. That's more of the color that I was hoping for right there. By the way, for those that ask all the time, I'm not even on the PR list for Makeup Revolution. Yes, I was like in the Freedom Awards and all of that, but I buy all of this myself. They're not paying me. It's not sponsored. So I'm really just giving you 100% my honest opinion. Wow, I actually really like the Makeup Revolution one. Let me see if I can pack on the other one to kind of get, yeah, I can totally see a difference personally, but let's see if we get them wet. This one, it's a little closer. I'm gonna take that first shade that we used and put it on the lower lash line, the Almond Truffle. I'm gonna use a little bit of the hot pink, which is totally fetched in this palette. That one's super pigmented. Now we're trying, it's just pink. It's just called pink in the I Heart Makeup one. I'm gonna take a little bit of Black Currant, which is like it's pretty much like a black with purple glitter. It's kind of a purpley shade, but really I think it's gonna translate much more black. And then the dupe is Perfect. This one's called Perfect, right here. Honestly, I think I'm gonna use another sponge tip applicator because YOLO. I really want to pack it on. Yeah, it looks much more purple this far than I thought, but once it's like, just gonna tap it out over here. That one had a lot of fallout. Ooh, girl, why you gotta play me like that? When you look at these two side by side and you look at the colors, you can definitely see where the dupes are and what are supposed to be dupes, but it's not 100%. Like this is not, I hope that makes sense, it's not working 100% to get the exact look, but very similar, obviously. I feel like they look very similar. I want to try a little bit of Cotton Candy, which is this one right here. The Cotton Candy shade, of course. And the dupe is Heart, which they did mix them up a little bit this time. They're not all in the same exact position in the palettes, but they're still very obvious. Put that on the... I just kind of softened it on that inner corner, but I'll take it. For the moment, I think that I'm going to stop there and do my winged liner and add some lashes. I'm going to use my Bourjois, I believe is how you say it, Bourjois liner feature. I think I will leave it down below so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I picked this up when I was in London, so I'm just going to speed through this real fast. I think I'm just going to use some Vixen lashes from Social Eyes. They're just super spiky and I like them. They're dramatic, but they're not like super dramatic. So I'm gonna pop these on. Yeah, I'm just gonna contour really quick. I'm just gonna use the Shade Light palette from Kat Von D. The shade here, per usual. I'm just using Aerial Techniques stippling brush, and I just kind of use it as a contour and a blush. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm gonna use Pink Heart. I'm gonna mix a little blue ice in there too, I think. I think I'm gonna take blue ice and put it on my inner corners too. There really wasn't anything in that palette that screamed like inner corner to me, so hope you're cool with it. I think I'm gonna use Lion King. I'm gonna use the lippy pencil and the Ultra Satin Lip. Alright, love, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys liked it. Honestly, I feel like they are very similar, but the tones are very slightly different, at least on the shadows that I used in the Chocolate Love palette. The brown that was like red toned was much more red toned. This dupe of Champagne Truffle, I think is what it was much more metallic than the Too Faced one. So they're definitely very similar. I will try and include some side-by-side swatches just so you guys can see that. Please also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, so I know that you like dupe tutorials. Also, please share this video if you could, because it does help me out so much. It just helps get my videos out there. Alright, loves, so I think that's everything. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! Hey, love, so whoa, my voice is like, I don't know. I feel weird, like I'm wearing a wig, but I'm not wearing a wig. This is actually my hair. The bangs are weird. I don't know. I'm rambling. What's new? I don't know why my voice sounds weird today. Hopefully we can get past this. Wow, shut your mouth, Shannon. Just get to the point. Because I figured that was the most most important and interesting part. Anyway, if I can speak at all. Why does my viewfinder look so orange today? What is happening? Skits. Bleh, bleh, bleh.